Hey friends, all right, we are on to this third slide for your science project journal. Okay, so this should look very familiar to you because last week I asked you to start taking a look at these websites and start brainstorming ideas that you're interested in for your science project. Okay, so you may have already taken a look at these websites, but we're going to take a second look today. Okay, so there's some really, really cool websites that will give you some great ideas for your project. You might want to think about what science concept you're really interested in. Is it space? Does it have to do with habitats? Does it have to do with animals? Maybe you're really interested in electricity, what we've started to learn in STEM scopes. It could really be anything that you're interested in. Okay, so you're going to take a second look at these websites and take out that circle map that you started last week and get some more ideas on your circle map. The more ideas you have, the easier it's going to be to choose your science project. Okay, so after you take a look at these websites here, you are going to jump over to this side. So it says decide what kind of project you would like. Oops, I have a typo there. I'll have to fix that. You would like to do. Highlight your choice. So it says the materials you use for your project should be the materials you already have at home. That's super important because we definitely don't want to have your parents go out and buy anything for this. It should be stuff that you already have at home or that you can easily get. Okay, please do not ask your parents to go and buy all these supplies. You do not need really any supplies in order to do this. Okay, all right, so your experiment investigation will be started out with a big question. So you're thinking, what do I want to know? What problem do I want to solve? And then you will design an experiment or investigation that will help answer that. Okay, so you're going to be using the scientific method here, which all that is it's a question is posed by you, and then hypothesis is developed and tested. And we'll talk about what a hypothesis is later. But in short, a hypothesis is something that you predict will happen using what you know about science. Okay. The next choice you can do for a project is a demonstration or research project. So if you're interested in something that really you're going to figure out by research, this is the project for you. Okay, so you're going to think about a desire to understand a scientific concept, and then you can build a demonstration or model. This kind of project involves selecting a concept, researching the concept, and creating a report on what the scientists learned about the concept, and then presenting that concept with the demonstration or model. So this is more of your research project option. And for this option, you really don't need hardly any materials at all. Experiment, that gets a little tricky because sometimes you have to have specific materials, but just make sure you have those at home. Okay. All right. This next one that I know a lot of you will be excited about is an invention. Okay, so I'm going to kind of make my screen smaller here so you can see this. But those of you who love Tinker Time and invent stuff during Tinker Time, this one is for you. So with an invention, you're going to develop your own invention that's never been created before. So this involves identifying a problem or more than one problem an invention would help or solve. You would then research and create a working model of the invention. And you must be able to state its purpose, potential use, and be able to explain the design of the invention. Okay, so if you love creating things to solve a problem, that invention option is a great option for you. Okay, so really all you have to do today is browse these websites, get some ideas on your circle map, and then what you're going to do once you decide which type of project you'd like to do, you are going to highlight that project. So how you do that is you just, let's see here, I'm just going to click, let's see if I can figure this out on Google Slides. I'm not going to click that button, one sec. I am going to click Tools, I believe. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this First, sorry about that, you're going to highlight whatever you're interested in. I'm interested in an experiment or investigation, I'm going to highlight it, and then the highlighting tool pops up right here. And I'm just going to highlight it yellow, and voila, I am done. Okay, so make sure you are highlighting the choice that you want. Okay, so if you want to do a demonstration or research project, you're highlighting this one. Okay, you should only have either A, B, or C highlighted because you're choosing only one of these projects. All right, hopefully that makes sense, guys. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. I cannot wait to hear about what kind of project you are going to do for your science project.